You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
Let's get you to Australia. Our Australian correspondent is Adam Peacock from codesports.com.au and various other media platforms in Australia. Adam, good to chat as always. The NRL season getting underway this weekend, but in Las Vegas with a couple of games tomorrow. What sort of cut through do you reckon the NRL will get up there in Vegas?
Yeah, it's really hard to tell, actually, Piney, and good afternoon. I don't know. Like you're hearing all the stories, and obviously the coverage from the Australian media is pretty bullish about what they're going to do and what they hope to do. And I have read some things that have made me chuckle, like they're going to have like Daly Cherry Evans can be the David Beckham of the NRL and all this. And I'm like, whoa, it's all just, maybe hit the brake and then put the handbrake up a little bit as well. It's the first year. It's going to build from what it is. It looks to have been set up pretty well. The field looks spectacular. They rolled that into the Super Bowl venue last night. If they get 40,000, that's a great result. But how it builds from here will be intriguing. And if they look to be spending a hell of a lot of money now, is it sustainable? That because they'll want to get some revenue, they want to get some return on their investment. So from a distance, it looks okay at the moment. But I'll be intrigued to hear from the crew that are on the ground about how it really is.
Can you see a time when there would be a full round up there, 8 matches played over a weekend at Allegiant Stadium up in Vegas?
No, but I could see a time when they maybe try a different venue as well. Like they maybe try to go to Japan, and then they have a couple of games over in the US, and then a couple of games in Japan or something like that over a weekend. I can't see them doing a super, like a magic round or a super rugby round in the one location with all games played there. I just think the cost would be too sky high, and that they wouldn't get that return. But it must be said, the way that they've done this as opposed to the AFL try to go into China is just night and day. So they've done really well with trying to bed down and do the right things and talk to the right people and do it the right way. So we'll see if it works.
All right. Well, all of the Super Rugby teams are in the same place this weekend. Super Rugby's Super Round in Melbourne, which I guess, given recent events, is a rather unfortunate place for this. But I see the Melbourne Rebels had a win last night, which is a nice little boost for them. What sort of crowds do you think they'll get across the weekend at Amy Park?
Oh, hopefully they get some okay ones. I mean, it's a pretty good game, pretty intriguing prospect with the Crusaders and the Warriors taking on each other a bit later on, with the ex-coach up against the team who might have an ex-coach very, very soon, if your reports are correct over here, that Darren Coleman's head's on the chopping block, which I just find very rugby, that he could be in danger because the Waratahs are losing patience with him. But last night it was the team that's soon to be extinct against the team that came back from the dead, no longer extinct, and the team that's about to go into the land of the dinosaurs got up. So yeah, it's a good concept, the Super Rugby, all in one location, and I get that they took it to Melbourne. It's just the worst possible timing, which seems to happen a lot with Australian rugby at the moment. There's an amazing doco out at the moment. I wonder if you guys get it over there. The Eddie Jones tenure at the Wallabies at the World Cup. It's car crash, but it's you can't look away. Yeah,
I was just going to describe it in exactly that way. Yeah, we had the chance to watch it over here. It's compelling viewing for us, all the right reasons.
Wow. Yeah. For you guys, it's actually listed on your streaming service under the comedy banner, isn't it? I mean, it's not a drama or anything like that. So
no, you're right. And speaking of crowds, the Matildas have no problem attracting spectators. 54,000 turning up to watch them play Uzbekistan midweek. Could any other Australian sports team playing Uzbekistan get 54,000 along?
Oh, hard to think. Hard to think they could. No, they could dead set play Mongolia and play at the MCG and sell it out. The love of this team is knowing no bounds. And talking to a lot of people at grassroots level, it has had the effect. Football New South Wales, state that I live in here in Australia, they put out their figures yesterday. They're saying that figures are up 20%, and for girls aged 5 to 12, it's up 28% in terms of registrations for the forthcoming winter season. That is purely the Matildas' effect. So it's up to football in this country to try and capitalise on it. Not holding my breath there, Piney, as you know, but it's just amazing what those women have done for the sport, and indeed the Matildas full stop for however long I'll be walking the earth. I think it'll be that popular.
Absolutely, because I saw they put some goalkeeper jerseys on sale, didn't they? And they sold out in minutes. Incredible.
Yeah, Nike copped it over the World Cup that you could buy the jersey, but you couldn't buy buy the playing jersey, but you couldn't buy the goalkeeper jersey, and because the style of those very much girls who want to be goalkeepers as well, but also girls who, like their style. They look at Mackenzie Arnold and playing in the purple and go, I want a piece of that. That looks great. And you couldn't buy it. And it went on sale last week, and then bang, away they went. So, I think there's a buck to be made there somehow.
Absolutely right. Always great chatting, mate. Thanks indeed. We'll do it again next Saturday.
Didn't want to talk cricket?
We'll talk again next week, as I say.
See how it pans out. Cheers, Piney.
Thanks for bringing that up. Yes, I guess we will see how it pans out. I can tell you how it's panning out at the moment. Australia 122 for 4, a lead of 326 runs with 6 second innings wickets in hand. Going along fairly nicely. Cameron Green, 22 not out off the back of his unbeaten 174 in the first innings. Travis Head unbeaten on 28.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.